regardless of what you're going through. That, yeah, I have come to encourage someone. I have come to encourage you and even myself that regardless of whatever that we are going through, even as the year is about to end, regardless of what 2020 might have been for us, regardless of what the past 10 months might have been, I have come to encourage you to look up unto Jesus, because I'm sure that there are people out there that, you know, going through terrible situation. I totally understand, because when you see people out there smiling and laughing, it doesn't mean they have it all, you know, um, all right, that everything is going on well with them, but they just have their eyes fixed on God. And that is why I've come to tell you that fix your focus on Jesus. Even myself that I'm talking to you right now, had my uh, darkest time in this year, 2020. Months of September and October were like, a very terrible uh, month for me. It was as if everything was crumbling right before me, and it was terrible. It was just too much. That it got to the point where I didn't even want to hear anything about God. I couldn't pray. I couldn't do anything. I was just, I don't want to use any negative words, but I was just so down. My spirit was down. There's nothing you could tell me that could just, motivate me or lift my spirit. But, right there, I knew that I still had there was no any other way out for me apart from God. Even though I was fighting it, my physical self was fighting it, but my spirit knew that yes, the only way out was Jesus. And that is why I've come to tell you today that regardless of what you are going through, fix your eyes on God. I went through all those terrible times because my focus was on my situation. My eyes were on my issues and not on God. I'll give you these two scenarios. Job was afflicted. He went through, trying moments, and throughout those trying times, his eyes were on God. Not for one moment did he say any bad thing to God. His eyes were fixed on God. And another scenario are the 12 disciples when the great multitude surrounds them, and when they saw the multitude, they went to Jesus and they said to Jesus, can you send this disciple away because we have nothing to feed them? And are you like Job, that have his or her eyes fixed on God? Or you are like the 12 disciples that is telling God, send this thing away? The multitude were there to glorify, to showcase God's miracle and to glorify the name of the Lord. But the disciples had their eyes fixed on something else. Instead of them to fix their eyes on God, everything they needed to feed the disciples were right before them. And that is Jesus. And that is why I have come to tell you today that everything you need in that situation that you are right now is Jesus, and is right before you, is with you, because God is everywhere. Is God, you are precious to him. He would not allow anything that is greater than you to come near you. When Job went through what he went through, God knew it even before he went through it. He had to pass through God. So there is nothing that you'll be afflicted with that will not pass through God first. So if he was going to be greater or bigger than you, God will not allow it. So everything is part of the plan. It's there to glorify God. So my question for you today is, are your eyes fixed on your problems, or they are fixed on God? I will leave you with this scripture as I leave. And the scripture is 2 Chronicles chapter 20 and verse 12. Then I will probably read 14, you know. But the main scripture I want you to, dissect and ponder on is 2 Chronicles 20:12. It said, "Oh our God, will you not judge them? For we are powerless against this great multitude, which is coming against us. We do not know what to do, but our eyes are on you." I believe it was King Jehoshaphat that was talking, a king. He said, "We are powerless against this great multitude. But one thing that I am sure of is that our eyes is on you." If you go further in that chapter, the Lord answered them and told them, "Do not be afraid nor be dismayed against the great multitude that surrounds you. The battle is not yours, but of the Lord." So that is what I'm going to leave with you today. The battle is not yours. It is of the Lord. And fix your eyes on God. As we are about to round this year up and enter into another great year, fix your focus and know that the battle is of the Lord. It is not yours. You are precious to God, and He is fighting for you even in ways that you cannot see. He is a sovereign God. He knows the end even before the beginning started. He knew you even before you were formed. Have your eyes fixed on Him. God bless you. And I hope you are encouraged. God bless you.